All right, you dickheads, welcome to Listen Up and Fuggin Listen, a dumbass podcast to distract yous from this crazy-ass world. I'm one of your hosts, Philly Mark, a.k.a. King of the Philly Dub, a.k.a. Vike Lee. And with me, as always, is my co-host, who's always trying to do the right thing, but his little dick gets in the way of it. The infamous Cody, my cousin Cody, Fuggin Cody.
Yeah, what up, Philly Mark? It's me, cousin Cody, and it's not a little dick, it's fun size. So it's me, cousin Cody, aka Shimmy Shimmy Cody. What? Listen to me now. Light it up, take a perk, pass it to a cow. How you doing, dude?
Dude, just the idea of lighting up a perk and then giving it to a cow. I mean, cows, they need it because if you think about it, if cows even got a couple brain cells, they know they're getting slaughtered. Like they know it's happening and they're just trying to eat some grass and get some ass before their time comes.
Before they turn into a whiz wit. But man, it's got to be a good life up to be a cow. You're just eating grass. You're hopping up there on a heifer, just going to town. And then if you're a lady cow, you're just having your nippy titties played with all day long. Not a bad life.
Not a bad life until you get slaughtered, and then
yeah, and then you get your head cut off. Yeah, that's the one part where it kind of sucks. And, you could also have your babies eaten because, veal is still a thing. And you have these kids and suddenly your kids' heads are getting cut off. So that sucks too.
Yeah, dude. I remember there was an episode of Road Rules. If you remember, because we're a little bit older. Remember MTV?
Road Rules? Yeah. That was Theo Vaughn's first little thing.
Yeah, dude. And they had one challenger. If you cocksuckers want to eat, here's a chicken. Somebody's got to fucking kill it. And they're all just staring at this little chicken in a cage. And they're like, can I do it? I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could. It's one of those things, right? It's I like the taste of some chickies, but I don't, if I had to do it myself, I don't know if I could.
Yeah. I mean, I have a hard time, even if I go fishing, you got to cut that fish's head off. It feels terrible. One time, when I was a little kid too, I had a BB gun and it was a snowy day. And I swear to God, this squirrel was far as shit away. And I just pulled out a BB gun. I shot thinking, no way I'm going to hit this, John. It fucking nails this squirrel in the neck on top of a roof. It rolls down a snowy roof, leaving a trail of blood. And I was horrified. I was like, yeah, no, hunting's not for me, hun. So can't.
Damn, that's nuts. That's nuts.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, dude. I was waiting for halfway through the fucking story to drop in with that fucking gem.
But dude, one thing you did bring up, dropping on some nuts, dude. So
I love dropping nuts. But dude, you mentioned a winner. I think it's finally over. I hope.
Winner, chicken dinner. But yeah, dude, I was watching the meteorologies, and they said that yesterday was the last coldest day in winter, and I thought maybe that Punxsutawney prick got it right this year, and it's an early spring. Thanks a lot, dude. So I'm gonna gobble his knob next time I go over there to Punxsutawney.
Dude, you think he's getting mad ass because he's right? It's one of those things, right? Like in Fast and Furious. You ain't getting any puss unless you win the race. Yeah. So wherever he's burrowing, he's at his local fucking bar underground, just drinking some fucking dirty water. And, everyone just waiting. They're waiting for his downfall. Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody in that bar is waiting to come up to Punxsutawney Phil and be like, dude, you're fucking full of shit, bro. Fuck you. But now he ain't got to worry about that now. He's probably got all the gopher huns are lining up.
Yeah, he's probably getting some mole ass.
He's getting some mole hole, dude. Mole asses.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Good for him. I'm happy. Springtime is here. I want to see those skirts and I want to get some desserts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I've always had this philosophy on life. It doesn't need to be fall to see some bush. Okay. So spring is for the kings and the Huns. Yeah, dude. It's just like it. It's nice that it's going to be like sunny out past like 3 o'clock. Really looking
Oh,
forward to that.
it's sunny, it's funny, and dude, there's nothing more money than that first real warm day, and you see all those Huns walking around with their sundresses on, no bra, titties flapping around, and you're like, you know what? I could get used to this.
Yeah, dude. I that I can get into. Also, I love how women use the spring as an opportunity to dress nice, whereas like I'm still gonna fucking walk around in sweats and a fucking t-shirt.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's fine. I'm into it.
Yeah, dude. It's funny. Just because I got on my notepad, and I don't know if this is true or not. So like, cocaine was trending big time on a Twitter, Johns, this
Oh
morning.
yeah?
Yeah, so I'm like looking it up, and
Why?
there's just so many different things. A lot of people, I guess, like I don't know if this quote is real or not. Hunter Biden, as some of you know, is the president's son, and he is a party animal. He is definitely an honorary bird ganger. He likes banging whores, smoking crack, but not very good if your dad's the president. It's not
Yeah.
really a good look. So, dude, he has this quote where he's like, if I stop doing blow, I think that's what it's going to take to turn the tide in this election. Like implying that if he stops doing blow, like the country's going to come together and vote his dad back as president.
Dude, I want to see that on a poster. Like, I'll stop doing blow if we can continue the show. And
Ooh, dude, dude, we got to start like, why don't we have like a fucking campaign speech? Like, we really could, I feel like, start a business to
we
do that.
we got good ideas. Yeah, if any of you politicians are listening, we can be your speech writers because it's about speaking to the people. And if you want to get through uh, and be heard by the common folk, then look no further than Philly Mark and Cousin Cody.
Yeah, dude. And further score, we'd make great politicians because if you think about it and stink about it, we don't like what you see is what you sweat. Okay. These guys all lie about the stuff they do. We are open and upfront. We like drugs. We like whores. We like to have fun. So at least if we were in office representing your districts,
Yeah.
like you would know, like that's kind of like what we're going to be doing. There's no lying there.
Yeah, and it's both parties. I mean, you got Biden, his son's doing whores and drugs, and then even Trump. He looks like he's gonna win again, which is crazy, and he's into whores too. So, you know,
Dude, why
four
don't they just
four
have
whores and 7 years ago.
4 whores and 7 beers ago?
Thank you.
But dude, if I just like a light bulb went off my head. Couldn't this bring the country together if Hunter and Donnie Jr. had a sniff sesh? They get together, they bang some whores, they snort some dust, and they kind of like overcome their differences and
Hmm.
agree that both their dads suck, that both of them suck, but we're still American at the end of the day.
That's true, dude. And yeah, if they both bang the same whore, I mean, once you become Snowball Brothers, that's like a life bond that never breaks, you know?
Yeah, they're both just standing there smacking their limp fucking John meats. Because as you know, you guys, cocaine, it's one of those ironic drugs where it makes you violently horny, but your dick don't work. So imagine the two of them just fucking pulling their taffies, being like, "Dude, we gotta get this whore. We gotta get this whore."
Yeah. That's why I don't know if you know this. I mean, we're waiting to hear back about our sponsor. But if you snort a line and then snort a line of joy mode, they say that's the trick, dude.
Yeah, you guys, we do, as of this moment, still have a sponsor. We don't know how they feel about us. Our ad reads could have been a little bit to Nippy Titty City for them.
We're waiting to hear back, but they said, "Hey, hold on, wait till you hear back from us before you do another one." So it wasn't like, we're firing you guys. I think they're just waiting to see how the numbers do.
Yeah, you guys, and this is an important piece you can apply to your everyday strife. You hit it off with a broad, okay? And you text her like, "Hey, what did you think of my John meat? Disappointing, right?" But she doesn't answer. Don't text her back. Wait for her to answer you to say, "Yes, that John meat was disappointing. I never want to see you again." And then you can respond with, "You know what? Go Birds."
Fucking Burgang, dude.
Yeah, man.
Well, now that I'm all horny again,
He's bricked up. He's taken his Xanax sticks up. I think he is thinking about maybe a hunt or two for me and you. Or were you thinking a hunt of the week?
Let's do it, dude. Let's go.
Hit the track, you Hunter Biden crack.
Nice, a little switch up.
Hey, Han, you're the Han of the week. Hey, Han, you're the Han of the week. I fucking love you, Han.
Last thing I'll say about that. Okay, Hunter, and this makes sense. Democrats are poor. He's doing a crack. Donnie Jr.'s doing the Adderall, a little bit of a rich person drug. Won't they just they got I'm telling you, if we get the two of them in a room together at a party, I think we could heal the country.
Mm-hmm.
So who's your Hunter of the week, dude?
All right, dude. This is a type of woman. You've seen them around. You've seen them in movies. Okay, I'm talking about psychic broads, dude. So these are the type of chicks that can read minds. They got what's called ESPN, and and I went into one of these hunts. It was $5 palm readings. I go in there and I'm limping on in there, and they knew right away, you got leg extensions. And it blew my mind. I was like, oh damn, they really are. They did this ESPN, they can read my mind. And she's rubbing the glass ball. She looks like one of those like gypsy Huns, and I was bricked up, dude.
Dude, that sounds like a great experience. I've been to the palm readers before. The only thing they can tell me when they look at mine is that I fucking jerk off too much. I'm like, you got anything else for me? They're like, nah, that's pretty much your whole thing. You just jerk off a lot. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll see myself out. But it's true, dude. It's like they call them smoothsayers. These people have a glimpse into your futurals. I don't think there was anyone better in the game to do it than Miss Cleo. If you can remember her, she had the hotline. Call me now. Everything's eerie. So it's like you can find a right one out there that can kind of but my whole thing is, do you want to know your future, dude?
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, all right, I want to hear the bad stuff, so I can prepare myself, but I always puss out and I'm like, just tell me the good things. And yeah, turns out, I'm not going to be rich, which is something I was hoping to hear. Like you win the lottery, or this podcast just blows up and we become, rich and famous. But she told me that's not going to happen. I'm pretty much going to stay here in the Delco area, and I guess that was bad news.
Yeah, I mean, no one ever wants to die in Delco, but there's worse places to die. K&A to name one. But besides that, yeah, dying in Delco, maybe not the best thing for you. But isn't it funny how if you probably gave her an extra $5, she'd be like, "You're gonna be rich, hon."
Yeah, maybe I should have tried that. Yeah, a little bribe for the scribe. And speaking of K&A, though, I just heard. This is I'll let you get into your hunt of the week soon, but the police are saying they keep that open air drug market. They don't arrest nobody. You can go sell drugs, do drugs there, because they think if they allow that pocket, everyone will just go there and stay there, and it doesn't trickle out to other parts of the city, which I think is pretty smart.
It's pretty smart to know that the Philadelphia Police Department watches The Wire because that's exactly what they did
Oh,
on The Wire. You don't remember that whole
yeah, it
part
probably
where it was
goes
like
way back.
it was called Amsterdam. Like that's what they called the area, and it was the area in the projects where the cops let them sell their fucking Hunter Bidens and sell their stuff so long as nobody gets hurt. And it was a designated drug area where it like so. Shout out to Philadelphia Police Department for watching television and letting art imitate life.
Mm. All right.
I
Well,
mean, that's kind of like it's like if you think about it, it's no different than a water park. It's like, all right, you cocksuckers want to go down slides and get all wet and shit. You got to do it in this Pacifical region in the water park, but you can't fucking go slipping and sliding out on Walnut Street or wherever the fuck. You got to stay right here.
yeah, you can't bring like a hose down to the local playground and turn that shit into a water slide. Someone's gonna get a lawsuit.
Speaking of hoses, my hunt of the week, he's got a big one. Okay. My hunt of the week is former NFL quarterback and current street fighter. My hunt of the week is none other than Cam Newton,
Oh, dude.
dude. You see that video, dude?
I did. He's gotten into some shit with some high school kids a few times, I think.
Yeah, I mean, well, when you dress like a fucking equestrian, that will happen. I mean, his hats, he's dressed like he's going to Kentucky Derbies all the time.
Yeah.
But this video, I mean, the ball's 6'6". He was like a linebacker that played quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't know who thought it was a good idea. These little balls were just like running up to him, and he was just taking them, tossing this one, tossing that one, like totally unfazed. His hat didn't even fall off.
Yeah.
I think his eyelash extensions like didn't fall off. His manicure wasn't all scratched up, and he just went. And then after that, he was like, can I get like a fucking sweet tea or something like that?" It was like almost like nonchalant, where like this huge thing happens, and then he's like, "Whatever." They were like little flies. He was just swatting.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that dude is used to taking on, JJ Watt and shit like that. Like these little high school bulls aren't gonna hurt him. The dude's a big bull. And yeah, not even like a feather came off his lapel. He's you're not gonna hurt that dude. They call him Super Cam for a reason, dude.
Yeah. So I know that's just like I feel like a general like rule. Like maybe don't pick fights with football players.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of it's like a golf player. Yeah, I'll start a fight with a golf player and probably win. And I'm not much of a fighter. But like, I'm not scared of that. But if I were to go up against like fucking even like Jalen, I wouldn't start a fight with Jalen. He'd probably fucking.
And I honestly, I think most golfers would kick your ass too. I happened to be turned on the NBC's yesterday, and the PGA Hore was on, and this dude that was in first place was ripped, and it turns out this dickhead, he was a bounce 2 years ago. He was a bouncer at a strip club, so he was. He's busting heads and probably doing coke with some whores. Like he was Hunter Biden it probably just 2 years ago, and now he wins a $1.3 million PGA Whore opening. So
damn,
that dude would probably beat your ass.
Going from a Hores to Fours.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, dude. I mean, good for I guess like that's me like thinking I'm better than I am, that I could beat up a golfer. What? All right. So then, bowlers. Do you think we could beat up professional bowlers?
I mean, those balls are heavy.
I'm not talking about using Cody. I ain't talking about using the balls in a fight. I'm talking about fisticuffs. Just one-on-one. They can't use the fucking wrist johns. They got no fucking weapons. Just like a one-on-one. Me versus Pete Weber Jr.''s old ass. You know that guy, right?
That is a one sport I think you could probably beat some dude's ass.
Knowing him, he'd probably be like, "Look, a hoagie," and I'd look that way. He'd cold cock me, knock me out, and be like, "Who do you think you are? I am, cocksucker." That's the dude. Yeah. He retired recently.
Yeah, dude, I literally, I don't know if you just saw, I just shared that on my Instagram like an hour ago.
Dude, see, that's
I
our
love.
minds like being Justin Timberlake. We're just so in sync,
Did
dude.
you see that, or is that just
No, I didn't. No,
coincidental?
no, it just coincidental. And like there was a quote, they quoted him as like something, and I'm gonna butcher it, but it was something like, I had a lot of haters out there, but that doesn't matter because all they could do was watch me.
Oh my
Meaning, like,
God.
you can't do what I do, dude. You can't throw a ball on a curve, dude.
I've been saying this for years. The most underrated comedy uh, is Kingpin. It is such a fucking hilarious movie. Uh, that should have been my hunt of the week because I love that film. I don't know if you've seen it recently, but it just
Dude,
hits.
I love Kingpin. Speaking of which, I think they're vacuuming the hallways outside, so it's my apartment sounds like a ball return machine right now. But
I
dude,
can't
did
hear.
you?
I honestly can't hear it too much.
But dude, did you know that Bill Murray improvised all of his lines on that, John?
No, I did not.
I
It
don't
does
even
not
think he
surprise.
looked at the script. He was just like, "I'll do whatever the fuck I want." But that is one of my favorite. That's definitely like, no, fuck that. Like, I love something about Mary, but like, Kingpin is probably my favorite Farrelly Brothers movie.
Easily. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Me too. And I don't feel like it gets the respect that it deserves. It's so good.
Yeah, I mean, like sometimes I'll be fucking like, and with friends in a bathroom, like, sometimes we go in there, we're gonna do some blow, and I'm always referencing Kingpin because it's like you'll be like, Mark, you want to go in that stall to meet us and do rip a line? I'll be like, I can figure some things out for myself, and then I take a dump in the sink. Remember that part where he's like talking to the Amish bull?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
And he
what are
shits
you
in the
doing?
urinal,
He's
don't he?
taking a shit in the urinal.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, dude, and that lady too in the beginning. Yeah, like, all right, would you fuck someone like that if you were late on your rent?
I mean, yeah, I would have to get pretty drunk. But dude, yeah, he goes down, he munches that box too, that would be the rough part.
Yeah, and doesn't she say something to the effect like, "There's just something after sex that makes me want to take a nice big dump."
It's so good. There's so many good one-liners in there.
Oh man, like, and then just like even like the end too, where it's like there's just so dramatic. Remember when that like Hun just runs on, it's like bigger, and I love it. He's like, "Let's get this broad out of here," and he's fucking feeling her titties up as they send her away.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
I
talking about? Like the final
Yeah,
bowling part where it's like some blonde woman
Bill
with
Murray,
huge
yeah.
knob.
He
He's
keeps
like,
like
"Come on, let's
groping
get her out." And
and remember there's that commercial with Bill Murray
for
about like
kids.
for kids. That I definitely could see Bill Murray just improvising because it kind of does feel like he's improvising it. And yeah, he's like grabbing the mom's ass.
She's
so
the
good.
center, dude. And he's got his hands under there. He's like, Tennessee, Kentucky. See? That's how you know you like a movie, when you can remember a lot of the lines.
Yeah, dude, you remember more than I do. That's for sure. My memory is just destroyed from the years of boozing, dude. So kudos to you.
Yeah, listen, sometimes you win and sometimes you booze. But that don't mean that you're not a dickhead.
Nice segue, dude.
We might as well hit that fucking track, you nutsack. It's the dickhead of the week. It's the dickhead of the fucking week. I fucking hate your guts, you piece of fucking shit. All right.
All right.
Who you got for your dickhead of the week? Cody McChody.
All right. Speaking of McChody's, that I'm talking about people that go to the restaurant. Okay, and it's funny you say McChody because I was at McDonald's and I'm in line to get my McGriddle, dude. And this dickhead in front of me, these are the menu extreme changers, dude. Okay, look, you go into McDonald's, you just order what they got. Okay, this isn't Burger King. It's not have it your way, dude. And you got this dickhead in front, like, all right, yeah, give me a Big Mac with no bread, no pickles or ketchup or onions or tomato. It's like, oh, okay, you just want like a patty on a fucking piece of paper? Is that what you like? Oh my God, it drives you nuts, and it takes 10 minutes to make your order. You know who these dickheads are.
Yeah, dude, I think the dickhead might be you. Calling McDonald's a restaurant. I mean, but that, that just goes to show the type of class we are. Because I also call McDonald's a restaurant. I call it fast casual dining.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it's like, that is not there. Like, McDonald's is not there for you to like fucking, create your own meal. You want to do that, fucking stay home and fucking cook. I mean, I don't really fucking care. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm hating yous. Because I think the big thing that slows it down, Code, is they got the Huns at the counter, and then they got the touch screens, which is basically like the self-checkout.
Oh, yeah,
but for the fast food Johns. And this shit is, there are a lot of options. But like one time, dude, I ordered deliveries, and I asked for a plain burger. Tell me why I opened the fucking John up and it was just 2 pieces of fucking bread, dude.
Oh my God. I can tell you why, because you got it delivered, dude. This is a thing that a lot of these dickheads are doing now. The delivery people, they'll take a little bit of the food that they're delivering and they put it on the side, just a little bit, like a patty, a nugget, a little bit of fries. And by the end of the day, they got this big ass meal that they didn't have to pay for. So
But, dude,
I'm done.
you're right.
I'm done with doing Uber Eats, all that bullshit, dude.
Dude, I'm dead ass to McDonald's, okay? They know this is happening because when you order McDonald's deliveries, they got like 15 seals on the bag. They got like the sticker tape. So if I see one is a miss, I know a fry might be missing. Because when I was a delivery boy, I used to like mozzarella sticks. I would take one out. How's the customer gonna know if there's 5 or 6 in there? And after enough, jacking, I got a whole meal out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 9 mozzarella sticks, dude.
Yeah, you're jacking and you're snacking. And I do just gotta say that McDonald's is a restaurant, dude. It's got seats and tables. Now, Wawa, not a restaurant. You can't sit nowhere except for eating on the trash can out front. But McDonald's is definitely a restaurant. You could even put a little candle there, light it, make it nice, romantical. You're crazy, but
all right, fair enough. To the bird gangers, to the listeners, and the viewers on YouTube, Johns, let us know. Do you think McDonald's is a restaurant? And if you don't, tell us why you hate yourself. No, I'm just kidding. I love McDonald's. All right, so I'll get into my dickhead of the week because these people probably go to a restaurant like this after their big awards night, their big show. So this past weekend was this award show, and I think all award shows are bullshit. So my dickhead of the week is the SAG Awards, dude. Okay, and do you know what SAG stands for?
I thought it was what?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I mean, the only SAG awards I know are your nutsack.
My titties now too, dude.
After you get out of a jacuzzi, but you tell me, what does SAG stand for?
So SAG Award stands for Stupid Actors Gallivanting. Okay, because this award show, it's voted on by the actors. I don't know if you guys notice. It's called the Actors Club. That you pay dues for an obscene amount of dues. Is it worth it? I don't know. But these people get to vote for their favorite person. So it's just an award show night where these stupid actors are gallivanting around being like, hey, hon, you were really good and Mrs. Williams took a shit. Which is primed to win the Oscar this year. Mrs. Williams took a shit. And it's just like, here's the award for most popular person, and it's like the award shows are just stupid. I don't know if you remember. High school.
Yeah, it's just the most popular award.
Because if you remember Leo DiCaprio could have gotten so many Oscars, which we talked about last week. Oscar stands for only some creative assholes receive stuff. He didn't win it for like Wolf of Wall Street, other stuff. He won an Oscar for The Revenant, and I don't know if you guys remember. That's when he fucked a buffalo in that movie. Yep. And it's like, wait, you're going to give him an award for fucking a buffalo, but not for fucking all the other great performances? So that just goes to show you that these shows are bullshit, especially the SAG Awards, because it's just about who's friends with who.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, look, we're all adults here, okay? That shit was for high school. I did see the Macaulay Culkin's brother did not win this time. He won for every other of the award shows, but it was Pedro. What's his name?
Pedro Pascal.
Pascal won, and yeah, I guess he's
it right now, dude.
He's kind of like that football jock, and then he probably has a cheerleader girlfriend what chick won for best actress,
You know what? I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was the broad that starred in Mrs. Williams Took a Shit. I don't know the actor's name, but I feel like she is in contentionals for best actress. And I mean, obviously, we know the SAG award went to Cockenheimer. I believe. I didn't watch the award show. I'm just assuming, that's where that's the one about boner pills, how they revolutionized, Americas. So yeah, these guys, award shows are bullshit. You don't need an award to realize that you is kind, you is important, you is a part of the Bird Gang, and we love yous.
Fucking Bird Gang, dude.
Yeah, fucking Bird Gang, man. So award season, we got one more coming up with the Oscars. But greener skies are ahead. Spring is flinging, and I'm feeling good about it.
All right, so best actress in a who won for best actress is the hun Elizabeth Debicki from The Crown, dude.
Oh, that was for the TV show. That's where she played the Crown. The actual Crown. So that's really good acting.
It's like a Crayola. Yeah, like I think it's that new like Crown movie, like the Crayola factory.
I saw a couple minutes of it, and like the acting performance from Elizabeth Debicki's, she's just sitting on this broad's head the whole show, because she is playing the Crown after all. And she's just sitting on this head. And the amount of restraint it probably takes if you're playing a crown to not fart on the person's head. That's real acting, you guys. That's real top-notch acting.
That's true.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's pretty much what's going on. Spring training, pitchers and catchers. We got spring training games.
Mm-hmm. Are you a pitcher or a catcher?
I'm more like a third base coach, if you know what I'm saying, dude, because I stay fingering.
Nice, dude.
Dude, that's a great pickup line. If you think about it, just pretend you're a hun, like we're at fucking Joey Guns, Jose Pistolas. Be like, hey, hon, what's good? You want fucking margarita, hon?
Oh, I mean, are you buying?
Well, yeah, my profession is I'm a third base coach, so I'm real good at fingering stinkers.
Well, bend me over and give it a shot. Let's go to town up in this bathroom, which a lot of people have done at the Jose Pistola's bathroom. I don't know if you know that, but a few babies have been made there.
Bathroom babies is not a conundrum, but one thing that is a Cody's conundrum. Okay, you guys, it's our classic way to end the show. So, Cody, you got a conundrum this week, you fucking asshole?
Yeah, I did forget last week, and now I remember it, and it's going to be worth the wait, because this one will keep you up at night thinking. I was wondering, if you put a blanket on a donkey, is that the only time you cover your ass?
Oh, I like that, dude. Because then imagine you're in a Zoom call and it's like, I didn't fuck up the reports. Look at, I swear to God, I covered my own ass, and it's just a fucking dead donkey on my floor with a blanket over him.
Yeah.
That sounds like a CSI thing, like where it's like the episode starts off where it's like, you know, it's like David Caruso's. There's a fucking dead donkey, and it's like, yeah, what do you make? What do you make of this, David Caruso? He's like, looks like somebody covered his own ass. Yeah, you know how like they like, oh, dude, that'll be fucking awesome, man. Look at you creating conundrums and also potential plots for cop shows. We do it all here, you guys. You know, we're talking about weather, we're talking about cheddar, smoking crack, and giving back to the community. Life is short, and so is your dick, you guys. I'm Philly Mark.
And I'm Cousin Cody, fucking Bergen.
Fuggin' Bergang, let's go.